1, 3 men are in hospital and 1 man is in custody after an overnight disturbance in Canada. A man suffered non-life-threatening injuries after being stabbed during a fight just after midnight on Torcastle Way. Police say the fight stemmed from a prior dispute between 2 parties. 2 other men suffered minor injuries. There's no word on charges. Police continue to investigate. Ottawa police continue to investigate a fatal hit and run in the Navan area earlier this week. A 30-year-old man died after he was struck while walking on Frank Kenny Road on August 11th. Investigators have received tips and pieced together the victim's actions leading up to the collision, but they are still searching for the suspect vehicle. Police say evidence at the scene suggests that the vehicle involved may have sustained some damage, but the driver may not be aware that a person was struck. Anyone with information is asked to contact Ottawa Police. The owner of the Ottawa Senators is considering fighting his latest setback to bring a casino to the Canadian Tire Centre. Councillors on the Finance and Economic Development Committee voted yesterday to designate the Rideau Carleton Raceway as the only site for a casino in Ottawa. The plan would add 21 gaming tables to the existing 1,200 slot machines. Sens owner Eugene Melnick wanted the chance to bid on the casino license, and his lawyer suggests they may fight the city's decision.
We still say that this has been sole sourced. We continue to believe that, and we'll see how and where we're going to put that forward.
Earlier in the day, Finance Minister Charles Sousa informed Mayor Jim Watson the province would not allow a second gaming site in Ottawa. City Council will vote on the committee's recommendation tomorrow. The opposition in Quebec is throwing its support behind a proposal to ban public sector workers from wearing religious clothing on the job. The coalition party says that the rule should apply to judges, police officers, and teachers, but not doctors or daycare workers. The Parti Québécois is set to table the Charter of Quebec Values this fall, which would ban public employees from wearing turbans, hijabs, crucifixes, and kippas. Quebec's Liberal Party says the government's focus on identity is a distraction from issues that truly matter to people. Syria's foreign minister warns that if there is a U.S. military strike against the country, it will defend itself using all means available. The threat comes as the United States and other world leaders condemn the alleged use of chemical weapons by the Syrian government.
Canada is incredibly outraged by the use of chemical weapons in Syria. Such an attack demands a firm response from the international community.
United Nations inspectors continue their investigation into the alleged chemical weapons attack. American officials suggest President Barack Obama may announce later today how the U.S. will respond to the incident. The Material Girl tops the list of celebrity earners. Forbes magazine says Madonna earned $125 million between June of last year and this year. She made most of her money on her MDNA tour. Director Steven Spielberg is second on the list with $100 million, while author E.L. James, Simon Cowell, and Howard Stern tied for third. And finally, it's shaping up to be a typical fall for the National Capital Region. The Weather Network has released its fall weather outlook this morning. It calls for near normal precipitation and temperatures through September, October, and November for Ottawa. A warmer than usual fall is forecast for British Columbia, eastern Quebec, the Maritimes, and Newfoundland.